Hi, I'm Stephanie, and this is the Yacht Club. Yacht is YOT, yoga-based occupational therapy. I'm an occupational therapist as well as a certified yoga instructor. And today we're going to do a flow that is all laying down in bed. You will need a belt or some kind of strap. We're going to be focusing on hip mobility and leg flexibility. So join me in your bed. Go ahead and lay down flat on your back. And put your feet up and let your knees fall together. Take a moment to connect with your breathing. Notice if your belly is moving or if your chest is moving as you breathe in and out. Let your breath be slow and steady. So just take a moment here to connect your breath with your body. Notice how integral your breathing is to your body's movement. How it can happen throughout the day without drawing a lot of attention to it, but how it can change when you start to draw your mind to how your body's moving. So in this position, we have a lot of ability to just relax the leg muscles because they're propping against each other. So take advantage of that. Let your inner thighs and your hips just totally relax here. Then straighten your knees. Grab a hold of one knee and draw into your chest. You're welcome to let that other leg relax long against the bed. Wherever it's comfortable is fine. You can lace your fingers together, put one hand on top of the other. We're going to draw that hip in and begin to draw some little circles with your knee. And go the other way. And do a tight squeeze. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, place that foot back down on the ground. And grab a hold of your other knee, pull it into your chest. Notice any sensations you feel in your back or in your hips, even in your chest and belly as your leg presses against your body. And start to draw those circles. Keep your toes active so your feet are flexed, and draw some circles the other direction. And you can set that foot back down. Go ahead and grab a hold of your belt. You want to make a loop in it, so the belt is just running through the buckle there, and grab a hold of that first knee and hook the belt around your toes. And then grab a hold of that long strap so it'll pull the loop tight. Then start to straighten your leg out. You might start down kind of lower, and you can keep your opposite leg bent up. It's going to be a little bit more intense of a stretch if you let that leg go long. Find your smooth, easy breath here. And then gently start to pull your leg back. So your foot's flexed here, your toes are drawing back towards your shin. Try and keep your chest and shoulders and neck relaxed so you're not pulling forcefully. We're just guiding that leg up. And once you find your edge, hold it there and take some deep breaths. Now we've got a little mental exercise. try to imagine like the ceiling is the floor. So you are going to press your foot up like it's pressing into the floor. You imagine your whole body could balance on this leg. So it's really active. Your foot's flexed. You're imagining the floor is right against that top foot. And if you're able, go ahead and extend out your opposite leg. So this is actually the shape of Warrior 3. It's an intense balance pose. But your body is able to do the effort of that same position while you're laying down, if you can convince your mind it's true. So you're balancing on that foot, and your whole body is holding long and steady so you don't fall over. So you can draw your shoulder blades together, send energy up through your foot, and out through your long straight leg. And then relax your effort. Take a deep breath. Use the belt to pull that leg towards you. So your knee is coming towards your chest, but it's like a frog leg. So your foot stays flexed. This is like a half happy baby. Keep that other foot long if you can. And breathe some nice, smooth, easy breath into those hips. So the idea of sending breath somewhere is sort of bizarre because obviously your breath is just existing in your lungs. But if you can visualize that you could send breath, like you could breathe into your hips, it's like a mental image, a way of relaxing your muscles. So take a deep breath in. Imagine you could fill your whole pelvic floor with air. And then as you exhale, everything relaxes. Nice, and straighten that leg back out. Back towards the ceiling. Then we're gonna let that foot come out to the side. So you're still keeping a hold of your belt and letting that leg fall out to the side. Now you might need to stabilize through your elbow on the ground. So your leg might be heavier than your arms are strong. But the goal is that your opposite hip is gonna stay flat on the mat or on the bed. So you don't wanna go so far that you tip over to the side. And take your smooth, easy breath here. If you're looking for a little more sensation, you could gently pull up. And if you need some help with stability, you can place your opposite hand on your hip, kind of hold it down to the bed. And pull your leg back up to center. You can bring your knee towards your chest and undo your strap. And let's switch sides. So you're gonna place that foot on the ground and bring your opposite foot into the loop. So first we're gonna find some length, straighten out your knee, and flex your foot, slowly bring it up towards the ceiling. Find your edge, and then breathe there. So flexibility has a lot to do with our nervous system. So if you can convince your body that it's okay to relax, you're gonna find a lot more movement and flexibility in your joints. So the body's just trying to protect itself. Tension is, it's just your body trying to protect those joints. So if we can take deep breaths, tell your body there's no danger, and then stay still, and just at that edge of where your body's allowing itself to go, then you'll start to feel some muscle release over time. So be patient. We're triggering that parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest, relax. It's the opposite of the fight or flight, right? You're telling your body it's okay to calm down. And the breath is the cue here. So especially focus on your exhale. And as you find a little more space, you can start to draw your foot up closer. Pulling your toes back towards your shin. Keeping your neck and shoulders relaxed. And then go ahead and extend out your bottom leg. We're going to find warrior 3 here. So this is the active part. You're going to press your foot up like it could press into the ceiling. The ceiling's the floor now. We're balancing your whole body on this extended foot. So draw your shoulder blades together. Send energy out through both your feet. And keep that smooth, easy breath. So this is a very energetic and active pose. We're mimicking that balance pose, warrior 3. You're pressing your top foot like it's pressing into the floor, like it could hold your whole body up. And relax your effort. Pull that belt in, bend your knee, flex your foot, bring your leg out to the side like a frog leg. Keep that opposite hip down on the ground. You can use your hand to hold it there. And stretch your foot back out long. Reflex your toes. And now we're going out to the side. So this is the one where you might need some counter support, holding your hip down. And really focus on your breath, letting your hips open. This is a major adductor stretch, where a lot of us have tension. It's also a muscle that often gets pulled. I want to find some relaxation there. Now, it is a big effort holding up your leg, so acknowledge that. It's there's some effort there for sure. So you're also making an effort to keep your breath smooth and easy. Not letting muscle tension build up in your rib cage or your neck or shoulders. And gravity is doing some of the work here to kind of open up your hips. I want you to stay active through your toes on both feet. Keep both your shoulders on the bed. And gently pull your leg back up. And go ahead and take off that belt from your foot and wrap it up. Set it to the side. And draw both your feet back together, back to the bed, and let your knees fall together. You can reset your hips. And bring your arms out to the side like goalpost arms, or like a cactus, we say sometimes. You're going to find some deep breaths here. Letting your chest open. We spend a lot of our time hunched over at computers or over your phone or in a recliner chair where everything's sort of rounded in. This is an opportunity to let your chest spread and open up. And let those muscles in your hips relax again. And let your knees both fall over to one side. So you're going to find a little light twist here. So your one knee can rest on your opposite heel, or you can just kind of let them hang. And you could look away from the direction that your knees are falling. And bring your knees back up and let them fall over to the opposite side. You can look the other way. And let your breath be smooth here. Just a gentle little twist. And work your knees back up towards the ceiling. And pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. You could rock side to side. Give yourself a nice deep breath and some gratitude for taking some moments to move your body. Find some more movement in your joints that may be less mobile. The more you practice, the more movement you're going to find. The more you can train your body to release and let go. Namaste.